There are a lot of candidates running. I think it's a wide open race. I think we already are standing out with the things that we're talking about to Minnesotans. This idea that this next election can't just be about individual issues like health care or taxes or what have you, but has to be about this larger conversation of how we are as Minnesotans and who we are as Minnesotans. But I think that the issue that's so central to this about economic security, that's the thing I've really fought for in the legislature. I think I have a record of delivering results on that I think will make me stand out, that will make me distinguish myself among the field. I'm not afraid to take on, and I think my record of being able to deliver results on really complex issues is something that distinguishes me. You know, the next governor is going to have on his or her desk a slew of incredibly complex things to deal with, and I think I have a record of delivering on those types of complex issues. And the last thing, I think, is that I'm a candidate who's going to be able to rise above the divisiveness, the personality conflicts, all those kind of things that have kept our party from nominating a candidate who can be elected governor. You know, it's been 24 years since Democrats have won the governor's office, and I think I can be the kind of candidate that can rise above that kind of stuff and deliver that office for my party and for Minnesota. I don't think so at all. I mean, you know, as we watch the federal reform go through, I don't think it's going to be what we absolutely need. You know, there's political compromises that go along. But even if it's a great bill that passes, there's going to be a lot of work for the states to do to make sure that there's affordable options for people, to make sure that we can continue on the type of payment reform and other types of healthcare reforms that we've got going in Minnesota. I'm very hopeful that the federal legislation is going to leave us the flexibility to keep moving ahead and not hold us back. So there's going to be all kinds of things that the next governor is going to have to do. Healthcare doesn't get fixed overnight. It's going to be a long time before we get to the place where everybody has access to affordable health care. So it's going to be an issue that's going to be with us for a long, long time. I'm going to honor the endorsement. Yeah, well, we're running a statewide campaign, and I think that's the only way, not only that you can win a race like this, but it's the way you can most effectively govern Minnesota. And so, you know, we've in the last 2 weeks been to all four corners of the state. We have a very aggressive travel schedule, and I'm really been pleased with the response we've been getting. We have pockets of support, you know, in Albert Lea, in Fergus Falls, in Moorhead, in southwest Minnesota, in Aiken County, all across the state, and that makes me very happy and confident that we're going to be able to run very strong all across the state. Yeah. No, I think you raise a very critical point, because we are going to be facing almost inevitably a historic deficit when the next governor comes into office. I think that the lesson that Minnesotans need to take away from where we are today is that the path we've been going on for the last 10 years, 7-10 years, hasn't gotten us in a place where we've been able to fix that. We haven't solved that problem. So a new direction, I think, is really important. So taxes has to be an important part of the next election and the discussion. We have to have a frank discussion about it. But we can't just focus on taxes. I mean, solving that problem is also going to be about controlling healthcare costs, which are eating up more and more of our budget. It's going to be about innovating how we deliver government services and doing it in more effective ways. It's going to be about creating jobs and getting our economy back in track. It's going to be about all of those things. And I think that if we have this larger discussion, we can get after all those issues and take a comprehensive approach to doing it. But clearly the path that we've been down, which has just been about no, 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 has not gotten us where we need to go and has set us back.
You voted for the House PFL tax increase
In the last session and the session before I did, yes. Thank you very much for coming today. I really appreciate it.